Welcome guys to my YouTube channel Simile Mode. Today I will be doing a review of the 2026 Tesla Model Y and 2026 Lexus RX 350. The main purpose for this video is to showcase the difference and also the similarities between the electric vehicle and ICE vehicle. So if you are new to this channel, please do like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more awesome tech review. If you are watching this through my social media platform Simile Modo on Instagram and on Facebook, my full name Pascal Naimekono, please don't forget to continue to follow contents like this when you follow my channels as well. Thank you. Let's begin with the Tesla Model Y. One key difference is that this is powered by electricity. So you go in, is either you have your home charger or you go to the superchargers or another electrified charging place where you can charge your car. I prefer putting it in my garage, and then every night I just plug it in, wake up in the morning, get ready for work, plug it off, and then I have a full vehicle to roll with. Mine starts at 326 miles at the initial time I got it. About this time last year, I was among the early people who got this vehicle, and I have consistently used it up until around 20,000 miles that it has now. I have consistently charged with my garage, but always I visit Texas from Atlanta, Georgia. Going through Dallas, I spend like 13 hours on the road using my full self-driving and as well utilizing the superchargers on the road while heading there. And when I get to Dallas, I often charge with my supercharger around where I stay for some while before I leave. So the usage here is quite different from what you will get with an ICE vehicle like this. One of the things that you will notice is here you control everything with your phone. Your phone is your key. Actually, initially you will have a key card that you will install with your phone and pair it. Once it pairs with your phone, you run through it with your phone, and the seamless connection that you get with that is second to none when it comes to vehicle. You just have your phone in your pocket, you walk to the car and you open the car just like this. You open the car, it can be in my pocket, you just walk to the car opens. Now if you want to operate the car, I can pull up the bonnet, but here we call it funk, and the reason is I will show you in a minute. Let me pull up my Tesla app here. I will go to my controls and then open. My trunk is open. Here is a reasonable space that you can get just by owning this, because there is no engine in the front. You can store things here, and then this is your wiper shield, and that's it. However, let's talk a little bit about the RX 350. This is an ICE car and is traditionally owned by Toyota. Lexus is their luxury brand, and they have done a lot of job. Basically, what you get with this car is top-tier reliability. The cost of ownership is reasonably low, and also the depreciation you get is very low with this. It doesn't depreciate like its counterparts like the Mercedes GLE, the BMW X5 SUV, and Porsche Cayenne. This will actually hold the value way more than all those. But those are better performance vehicle and also better luxury because they are owned by Germans, right? But this is just a pure Japanese company. One thing I like about this vehicle is the front here. They have this quite aggressive place, and then they stamped in the Lexus badge here. And the good thing about that is it gives you visibility of the product that is coming. It's owned by Lexus. And then the light here is kind of a Nike shaped light. Let me pull it up. It's a Nike shaped light. And then it comes with the engine, and the engine that runs this is the twin turbo V4 engine inline 4, but it pushes out about 275 horsepower, while this pushes up about 365 horsepower. So this has more power than this, obviously. Let me pull it up and then you see how the engine looks. To open the engine, you come here, and then the bonnet is here. You pull it up and then the engine opens. There is a little knob here that you open, and then this gives you visibility to the engine, and I intentionally allow it to run. So this is what it looks like. Twin turbo inline 4. The battery is here, the wiper fluid is here, and then the remainder of the whole stuff you need is here. If you want to check your engine oil, you can check your engine oil with this. You pull it up and then you run it, and then you put it right back. So everything here is very traditional, but in Tesla you utilize a little more space with the front. So here, when you get in the Tesla, you have a minimalist interior, getting only one screen, and then a very nice but very usable steering wheel. And one very good thing about Teslas is that it offers you an additional layer of security. So as you can see, when I stamp my foot on the brake, it pulls it in for me to put in the password of the vehicle, which is an additional layer for the owners of this vehicle to enjoy. And what it does is that anytime someone wants to take this car, they obviously will have to know the password before they can be able to do that. So apart from the very minimalist place, everything is touchscreen, which I kind of like better in the Lexus. I will show you in a minute when I get over there. But every other thing here is also kind of integrated. Its steering is just push, like haptic feedback. You get it once you hit it. For example, you hit it, then the wiper lights, then I put it, the light comes up. And another thing I like is the light. I intentionally left mine in purple because since it's a wide vehicle with dark interior, it offers it a little more flexibility. The interesting thing here is that when you stamp your foot on the brake, you can set it in such a way that once you have your seat belt, you put in the brake, it automatically knows that it has to go through the reverse, or it has to go through drive. So let me do that right now. I put in my seat belt already, holding my steering wheel, stamped it, and as you can see, it automatically gives me drive to drive off, because obviously the back where I parked is a lake, so I can't go back. So, and if there is a wall in front, it will also intentionally know that this is a time for you to go back. Okay, so that's another thing that I like about this car. It's quite spacious. Even if you're getting the base model, you will definitely get the glass roof, which I very like. But the disadvantage of this glass roof is in a very hot summer day, like maybe Texas summer, you will increasingly get burns here, because there is nothing that Tesla uses to cover it, at least to wage some of those rays that comes from those sun heat. But other than that, it's a very brilliant execution that Tesla did, and it goes through all the way to the trunk. Now, let's go to the back seat. One thing that is different here also is the door flaps that you open the door with is integrated through the body, so you have to press the bigger size and then pull it this way to pull it up. The same thing is applicable in the front door as well. So 4 of those doors are operated just same. The back here is very spacious, I would say. I'm 6 foot. I have reasonable space here. While at the back seat, very good thing that I like here is the second screen that it comes with it. You can watch and entertain yourself with media while the person in the front seat is enjoying the main stuff. And you can also connect it with your earpiece, which is one thing I like about the Tesla vehicle. It's purely technology that you are getting of this. So yeah, the back door has a little hard pull up that you can store little stuff in. And by the door, obviously very premium speaker system, I would say. And the door, to open it, you press here the door sign, and then it opens up. So that's it at back seat. Another key difference is that this is a well integrated back. You don't get the spare tire, but guess what you get? Added space underneath the trunk, and then you get a very quite a room here that this actually stores a whole lot of stuff. Then there is another added space by the two sides. This is my table tennis bat, and then it has this top that is also removable if you want to. If not, then you can basically leave it that way. You press and it pulls down. And one thing I like is that this black glass you see here is actually the light. Let me show you what I mean by that. You see. So I will bring up my Tesla app on my iPhone. And then I can control it, and then you can see the light I'm talking about. It's hidden, but it's quite a light bar, and through the app you can do some controls. Turn off the car, open the trunk, it opens. You can close it, and then it closes. Everything through the app. Okay, yes. And as you can see, the plate number is underneath, a little lower than what it is here. This one is a little on the top, here is a little underneath, and Tesla did a brilliant job in the way they integrated the light bar and the stuff here. So that's good. That's on Tesla. And then before we leave, if you want to open the charging place, you just hit the charger here, and then it opens. And then you want to close it, just a little tap, it will pick it up and close it for you. So to the Lexus, the interior, this is actually not a traditional hand door. It has a button inside, so you open it and press it this way, and then the door opens. Then obviously a traditional car setting, you have your windows stuff and all those here, and then you have your pedometer and a little more information about your fuel and all that, and then you have a second screen here, which is the main screen. My Apple CarPlay is already playing. So yeah, that's it. You see the steering comes with a lot of button, traditional button. A little stuff is eliminated here, and one thing I like about this is that at least it still gives you manageable buttons. Like here, you can do your controls here, and you can just have every other stuff in your climate control as a touch screen. I would have wanted some buttons, but that's fine. You have the passenger side. If you want to sync it, this is where you sync it. And then if you want to increase it, obviously you go front and back. Another thing to bear in mind is that in Lexus, to operate this car, you have to move it towards you, and then automatically it goes to neutral. And then if you want drive, you go down and it goes to D, which is drive, as you can see. And in the speedometer in between, you see D as well. So if you want reverse, you pull it again to neutral, and then you go up and it goes to the reverse. The reverse has nice clean camera. Tesla camera is better, but this has nicer camera as well, and 360 camera, but I prefer to use the reverse camera in Tesla when I have any option to do so. Another thing that I like about this car is because it's traditional Lexus, reliability is put in place, so there are no much flashy stuff around. Everything is just the way it's supposed, and it has some wood here, and that's it. Lexus did a very good job. This is a very solid product, I would say. You can also have the adaptive cruise control with lane keeping assist. Tesla, you enjoy the full self-driving in Tesla, which is top tier product as well. So yeah, at the back, traditional Lexus, you have your climate control, you have 2 USB just like in Tesla, and then you have your door opener, and then that's it. In the trunk is quite spacious as well. It's SUV, what do you expect? So that's it. and then if you want to close it, you just hit this button to close it. That's it. The traditional thing to keep in mind is that with a vehicle like this, you probably operate it with the keys, and this is the key that Lexus offers. Very nice, sharp, but obviously there are better keys out there also. Another thing to look at here before we conclude this review is the alloyed wheels here. This is what the Lexus RX 350 comes with, but in Tesla, this is what the Tesla comes with. Is black, and I kind of like it. This is it, RX 350 Tesla Model Y. The Lexus also has a light bar, and the plate number is obviously just by the boot or trunk, like the Americans will call it. But in my opinion, the Tesla looks a little more sleek. But if you like the Lexus better, you can let me know in the comment. Let me know. I got this Lexus from Lexus dealership. They have my own personal Lexus, and I've not reviewed that in the channel. If you want me to, you can leave a comment there and tell me, hey, we want you to review your Lexus, and it's actually a new Lexus product that I would like to review. But let me know if you guys want me to do that. I will give you that review next. Thank you.